That's true.
Yo, what's good, chat? Okay, so um, it's another day, great day, actually, right? Feels good, feels good. So we're going to conclude on our last, on this episode, right? And we're basically going to be talking about the important part of this entire process, right? Speaking of which, we're going to be the chat about. Okay, so Jesus Christ. We're going to be talking about authorization and authentication, and then we'll also look at HTTP, right? And this security method. Yo, all right, all right. So I'm just going to dive into it real quick. No time, no time, no time. I have other things to showcase on this stream. I think there was something I need to. There's something I need to show first on my IG. Uh, there's something I need to show first because I noticed somewhere on my IG that I probably must have saved the video that reflects to the last video, which is like the previous video we did yesterday. The last video we had like yesterday. I don't know. Let's see if we can find it. It's meant to be inside my saved. Going into the saved. Let me see if I will find it yet. Oh, not this one. Hold on. I saved it somewhere, bro. Was it on IG? Or was it on Facebook? Damn. Let's see this. Let's see this. Uh-oh. Page not found. Why are we hitting page not found again? Anyways, if this is your first time joining my live stream, thank you so much for joining. I'm giving a big shout out to the um what do we call you guys now? What do you call you guys now? Let's call you guys the techies. Yes, techies. I mean, thank you for joining the live stream. If this is your first time joining the live stream, I'm going to be giving you guys like a shout out every now and then. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Do well to drop a chart in the chat. Let's get it going. Right. This stuff is not showing, so let me just go back. It's not showing. I'm wondering why. Is this like a broken page on Instagram, or is it just video that is not playing? Let's try it again. Okay. So I think this is from Instagram, but let's try this one. Let's see. Okay. Audios opened up now. Man, you know what? I think I'm tired. Before we dive into it, yes, before we dive into it, let's watch a video that has to do with what we're going to be talking about today. So we're going to be talking about authentication, authorization, and authentication. So we're going to know the difference between authentication and authorization, and then we're also going to know um, what HTTPS is and why it's important, right? But like I said, before we proceed, let's do like a deep dive. I could have done this before now, right? I would have compiled like the videos that we could just watch, but honestly, I've not really had the time. That's why, right? I apologize for that. So I'm just going to say, or let's say difference. Yes, difference between authentication and authorization. Should we say with examples? Let's try with examples. I'm going to find the video. I'm going to videos because I don't want to. I want to just demonstrate. This is a 3 minutes video. This is this that. Let me get something right. Let me get something. Let's see. What's this? Yeah. So I think this makes sense, right? Okay, so I think I found one. Let's see. Yeah, I just need like Instagram Reels. That's all. That would make this interesting.
ऑथेंटिकेशन और ऑथराइजेशन में एक्चुअल डिफरेंस क्या होता है। मान लो तुम अपने कॉलेज के पोर्टल पर लॉग इन करते हो। अब सबसे पहले तुम अपनी स्टूडेंट आईडी एंड
Oh
पासवर्ड
my
एंटर
god.
करते हो एंड ये डिटेल सर्वर के पास जाती है। अगर दोनों मैच हो जाते हैं तो सर्वर बोलता है यस आई नो हु यू आर एंड आप सक्सेसफुली लॉग इन कर लेते हो। इस प्रोसेस को ऑथेंटिकेशन कहते हैं। सिंपल वर्ड्स में ऑथेंटिकेशन का मतलब है यूजर की आइडेंटिटी को वेरीफाई करना। अब मान लो तुम सक्सेसफुली लॉग इन हो गए एंड तुमने फैकल्टी डैशबोर्ड ओपन करने का ट्राई किया। अब सर्वर दोबारा चेक करता है कि क्या स्टूडेंट के पास फैकल्टी डैशबोर्ड एक्सेस करने की परमिशन है। अगर परमिशन नहीं है सो सर्वर सेज एक्सेस डिनाइड। इस प्रोसेस को ऑथराइजेशन कहते हैं, मतलब यूजर क्या एक्सेस कर सकता है और क्या नहीं। सिंपल डिफरेंसेस ऑथेंटिकेशन है कि तुम कौन हो एंड ऑथराइजेशन है कि तुम क्या एक्सेस कर सकते हो। चलो देखते हैं ऑथेंटिकेशन और ऑथराइजेशन में एक्चुअल डिफरेंस क्या होता है। मान लो तुम अपने कॉलेज के पोर्टल पर लॉग इन करते हो। अब सबसे पहले तुम अपनी स्टूडेंट आईडी एंड पासवर्ड एंटर करते हो एंड ये डिटेल
Yo,
सर्वर के पास
what?
जाती है। अगर दोनों
What is she saying? No offense, but I couldn't hear shit though. I couldn't hear a thing. Let's see if this particular one does the job too. Ugh. Okay, you know what? Let's just get into it. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. So let's go into our normal escalate draw. Yes. All right. So just to run through the last conversation we had about this, it had to do with we spoke about two-factor authentication, right? And we're able to also look at the four common types of two-factor authentications, and we ranked them from the smallest to the weakest, the weakest to the strongest in it. Yes. So that's in mind. Oh, what's going on? Yo, what's the fuck? So yes, the last time we spoke about authentication and authorization. Sorry, we spoke about two-factor authentication. Yes, and then we also looked at the ranking of based on the strongest, the weakest to the strongest, and then we equally was able to talk about the JWT tokens, where we deciphered the the structure of a JWT token, which is like a JSON Web Token, right? The JWT means JSON Web Token. So we're able to look at the header, the payload, the signature part, and then we also said that the this payload consists of user informations, right? Payload can be used to access a user data, right? Um, but the thing here is that the signature itself, this guy, as much as this guy is not, this payload is not encrypted, right? Meaning that signature has no control over what is going on here, right? A hacker or a an attacker, rather, if that's the word, an attacker can decide to pick up the payload from the JWT and then choose to exploit that, right? But where the signature guy has an important role is that for whatever that is in the payload guy, right, that is being sent to the system, the signature checks if it has been tampered with. If it has been tampered with, it rejects it, right? But it has not been, if it has not been tampered with, it doesn't do anything to it, right? So this is to say that if an attacker choose to just copy out the payload and then and still do not modify whatever that is on the payload, right? The signature guy approves whatever is coming from the payload, right? Providing, like I said, providing it has not been tampered with. So today now we're going to be looking at the important part, which like interesting part of this um these their fundamentals, right? We started from looking at the words that developers use to come into these authentications and the rest, right? So today we're going to be looking at a very interesting topic, like I said, and it's called come on, come on, come on. Hold on, hold on. Drum rolls. Hold on. And it is called drum rolls, drum rolls. Yes, it is called authentication and authorization. Authentication and authorization. So people usually mistake authentication to authorization, and then people always mistake authorization to authentication, right? They are two different things with two different meanings. And today, I'm glad to be talking about this particular topic because it plays an important role. It plays an important role in securing one system, right? In making sure that your system is secure, authentication and authorization. So if you are onto building endpoints or an API, this is actually important that you have an idea what what's going on here. Oh, okay. It's more like a layers on layers. Okay, so yeah, you have an idea what an authentication is and what authorization is, so that it can help you to work on your system properly, right? So I'm excited about this. I don't know why I'm excited about this particular topic, right? Maybe because I'm quite familiar with it, or because I know the importance of having this available, right? So without further ado, can we just get into it? I know. Relax, right? Five, four, three, two, and one. The next ad should be coming up in next minute. So I'm just going to refresh. All right. Oh God. So, what is authentication and what is authorization to start with? Right. It's a question many people have, but I am here to answer it. I'm the doctor that you've been looking for. I'm the doctor you've been looking for. Yes. So I'm gonna save you. How am I saying it? I'm going to save you. What am I saying? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. All right. So you know what happens when you log into a website for the first time, right? So authentication simply means who are you? Right. So let's get into it. We're about to get this thing started. So authentication, who is this guy, is basically saying, hello, who are you? I don't know you. I have no memory of you. I don't know what you're doing on this website. What are you here for? Right. So authentication, let's start with this guy. Make it big, reduce it a little, just make it a little big. Yes. And then put, oh God. I'm so sorry. I'm just too keen with making these things look so perfect. And I don't know why. Right. I don't know why I keep doing that. Like I could literally just stream without arranging all this. Right? It's crazy. I know. But I don't know why I do it. I don't know why I do it. Why do I do it? All right. So authentication is saying, please, I have no memory of you. You're on this website. Who are you? That is basically what authentication is. Authentication is asking, who are you? Who the hell are you? What are you doing here? Hold on, wait a minute. Yes, that's authentication. Right. Then we have the next guy, which is the authorization. What? The authorization. And the authorization basically is saying, what can you do? That is authorization. What can you do? Authentication is saying, who are you? Authorization is saying, what can you do? If we eventually we know who you are, now what can you actually do? Right? So that's basically what authorization is. So that is the best simple way for me to explain these both terms. What can you do? Right. Now that we know this, I believe it has given you more insight as to know when, or when you visit the website, you can easily tell what this is and what this is not, right? So I'm glad to help. clarify this because it's like a struggle for most people. They don't know what these both things mean, right? So we now know what authentication is. So I'm going to, as usual, structure it so it can be better. We'll bring this guy down here and duplicate and take it to the side here. Wait, why is this guy not on the same line? I'm so sorry, but I'm just so used to doing this. And it's okay. I think it's good. And this guy, right? So we have authentication, and then we have authorization, right? And we are saying that authentication is simply doing what? Asking you who you are. For the first time you visit a website and you probably try to log in, authentication checks who you are. Are you actually in this system or you are not in this system, right? Then if you're in this system and it allows you to get access to the system, right? It's now going to ask you, that's the authorization guy, then asks you, what can you do? Right? Because obviously, whoever that has built the system has made it so that you can do something, right? You can have access to a certain privilege, right? So that is basically what these two guys are there to do on your system. So authentication is verifying your identity when you log in with email or password that is showing your ID at the door. That's basically what happened. Once you bring your ID, your email and password, and you try to log in, you just text, who are you? Are you in this system? Oh, yes, you're in this system. Okay, go in. Pyong. Now I'm going to practicalize this so that you can have an idea, right? So I have a platform that I'm going to use to check, right? Which I already have like, it's loading. While it's loading up, okay, it's showing up now. We are going to do that. We're going to log in and then we are going to see two things. We're going to explore in real action. I'm glad to be doing this on this stream. And yes, you are welcome um, to be watching me do this. And thank you. Yes, thank you for joining to actually watch me do this. Right. So yes, now I'm on this platform